no one was working with people to make change in their life. There were shelters, but there weren't any places where people could go during the day and start to work on their problems. I saw a group of them out on the street one day, and I stopped my car and I walked over to them and I said, "Why are you outside on a very cold day like today?" One man looked at me and said, "Lady, where do you think I'm welcome today?"
I jumped at the idea because I thought that was a great thing to do for people in need.
I drove down 40 to work every day. And when I passed a certain building, I said a prayer, and the prayer was, "Dear God, don't let me get in your way today." And I believe it was God's way of saying, here's what I want you to do.
I remember the first board meeting down at old St. Patrick's School where we had to wear coats because we didn't have any heat. And we sat around and talked about what the future could happen, what we could do with it.
We were desperate for money, and our board members knew it.
Being an avid golfer at that time, I'm the one that suggested, well, let's try a golf tournament because we go down to Lake of the Ozarks all the time and play golf. Anything to create a few bucks.
The Swing and Swear tournament, I didn't think that it would go over too well with the Catholic Monsignor and so on.
I said, well, let's call it the Irish Open. And everybody jumped on it. There was no tournament in the Midwest called the Irish Open.
We were so naive, we thought we could do it.
Well, the first time we went down there, I asked the guys, hey, reach in your pocket, we're gonna give some money to the St. Patrick's Center. So we get raised about $1,200.
The beauty of St. Patrick's Center is we let them tell us what is best for them. We don't prescribe it to them. And so the journey can be short or the journey can be long, but we're in it for as long as we need to be in it with these folks to get them stable again and back on their feet.
I get that there's real basic things that people need for a sense of dignity and self-worth and to stand up and be independent.
It's not just about housing, it's helping people beat an addiction, helping people get into a program that helps them learn a new skill that can get them a job, a career, get them back on the right path.
What we knew was needed back in the 80s are still what they do today. And that makes me so happy.
The Irish Open is so important. It brings all these people together to learn about our mission, to be educated about what we do, to understand our clients, and to really get excited about the efforts that we have in this community.
The Irish Open culminates all the excitement, all the money that's raised, the uniqueness of the event, not just a dinner, not just an auction, tons of camaraderie and tradition.
Just about everybody that's anybody is there.
It's always easy for us to invite people to this event because we know they're going to enjoy it and they're going to have fun and they're going to want to come back.
We're all in our 70s now, and our competition over a period of time has waned, but our enthusiasm for participating hasn't changed a bit. It's one of the things that we look forward to every year.
Edith is right. You know, there is a great need. There's a great need that we can't fulfill all on our own. And so we need to look to sources of income for the agency, of volunteer time, of talent, of treasure, so that we can make sure that we continue this mission and help as many people as possible.
There's not a person in the city who couldn't help us if you can find them and encourage them to become involved.
And that can be like a stone. It's thrown into a lake. It can ripple out. And we don't really know where that's going to ripple. And frankly, we don't need to. The point is that we're just called to be that rock and hopefully cause a positive ripple.
I think that the really thrilling thing is to watch someone else take up the mantle and take the challenge on. And, you know, we thought we had really done record fundraising. And what Patrick did during his tenure made what we had done during my tenure pale in comparison.
That's the way it should be. Keep getting more people involved, and the more people that get involved, the more money we raise and the more that St. Patrick's Center can continue to do for more people in need.
I believe that you get more satisfaction and feeling out of giving than you ever do out of receiving.
Now being a father, I want my kids to know that life is not about you. It's about what you can do for other people. And it's easy to write a check to organizations, but St. Patrick's Center really goes out on the front lines and helps people that truly need help.
There's just nobody that does it better, I think, than St. Patrick's Center.